Where does bandwidth come from? What's a competitive local exchange carrier? Is there a reason for any non-geek to know any of this? Well, you bet there is. Larry Fishelson, COO of DynaLink Communications, is here to take us to bandwidth school. Hey, Larry.
Hi, how you doing?
All right, take me to bandwidth school. Where does bandwidth come from?
Bandwidth comes from all the carriers that go ahead and build the fiber networks nationwide, spend billions of dollars, and put switches nationwide to provide phone services and bandwidth.
God, that's geeky. That's so geeky.
It's very geeky.
Almost as geeky as CLEC, right? The competitive local exchange carrier. Why would anyone care what that is?
Well, everyone should care because what happened was years ago there were monopolies by the regional Bell operating companies where you had
R-Box.
The R-Box, where you had 9X, Bell South, Pac Bell, you had Ameritech, and what happened is it was a monopoly. So competitive local exchange carrier means competitive. So the CLECs formed through the Telecom Act of 1996, which allowed everybody to get better rates, more competition, and it was a beautiful thing in the telecom industry.
The fact that you guys exist means that my phone bill could potentially be lower, and my internet bill could potentially be lower.
Yes.
Okay. So bandwidth comes from CLECs and also ISPs, who are, I guess, CLECs, or can be, right?
Yes.
So
many are.
So the big issue today facing all of us, well, there are two. One is our national broadband plan, which is how are we going to get broadband to everybody? And then the other is this thing that no one understands and everyone talks about, net neutrality. First of all, what do you think about the national broadband plan, the way it's been laid out?
There's a lot of assumptions on the national broadband plan. First of all, the plan was put in place in '09. We haven't seen, many things come out of it. The issue now with the wireless stimulus plan that they're talking about is, first of all, I don't see it getting passed through Congress with all the spending that needs to be done. Also, what they're looking to do is they're looking to double the amount of licenses through auction. Now, there's a lot of issues with that because you have...
Explain to me, what kind of licenses? Licenses to provide...
500 megahertz of licenses to provide wireless services. But the issue, again, comes down to money, building out the network. Clearwire, who's building right now the largest 4G network in WiMAX, literally ran out of cash.
Right.
Craig McCaw, the CEO, chairman of the board, stepped down from Clearwire. So the issue with all this, it looks great, but the issue is, how is it going to be funded?
Okay, so money is important. So take
Absolutely.
me, in 1 minute or less, the simplest way you can describe it, where are we in the net neutrality battle?
The net neutrality right now is still very ambiguous. Where we are right now is it just got defunded through Congress getting rid of the plan that's going to fund the net neutrality rules, first of all. Plus, Greg Walden, who's the subcommittee chairman on technology, went ahead and put in a resolution of disapproval through the Congressional Review Act to stop it. So I see it right now stopped in its tracks.
Net neutrality dead where it lives. So grandma's going to be paying $29.99. Little Johnny, who downloads like crazy, is going to be paying $29.99. And none of this is going to change because there is no net neutrality in motion at the moment.
Correct.
Wow. Larry Fishelson, from CEO of DynaLink Communications. Thank you so much for being here and shedding a little bit of light on where bandwidth comes from.
Thank you.
I'm
Great.
Shelly Palmer, and you are watching Live Digital.